Здравствуйте, это Galina. Hi, this is Galina and my Russian language video course for beginners from NotesForRU. And today we will have our next grammar lesson and we will continue talking about Russian adjectives. I will give you a little bit more information about this topic. I hope you remember that adjectives are words to describe nouns. Beautiful, blue, big, and now you know these words in Russian. And these were all adjectives that we learned last lesson. Красивый, beautiful, большой, big, синий, blue, летний, summer, новый, new, молодой, young. And I hope you noticed that all these adjectives are given in the masculine form because the dictionary form of Russian adjective is masculine. So in all dictionary you will see only masculine form and then you will need to change it accordingly to the noun. And I hope looking at these adjectives you remember that we had two types of adjectives in Russian. And first type is hard adjectives, and it means that last letter before the ending is a hard consonant. There are quite a lot of these adjectives in Russian language. Красивый, beautiful, большой, big, красивая, beautiful, красивое, also beautiful. So if you look at this word, ая, oye, what is the difference? The difference is that this is the masculine form, this is the feminine form, this is the neuter form. And this is just a different form of masculine accent ending with the accent, with the stress, большой. So hard adjectives because v, sh, v and v are hard consonant letters. And soft adjectives where last letter before the ending is a soft consonant n. These adjectives will be always ended in ni. And there are not many of these adjectives in Russian language, but you have to know them. Синий, blue, синяя, синее. These are same adjectives with same meanings. They're just different because of the different forms. Masculine form синий, синяя. Feminine form синее, neuter form. These were two types of adjectives that we already know. And today I will give you two more types of adjectives. They will be looking very similar, but some endings will be different. We will name this another group is special adjectives. And first of these special adjectives will be adjectives with g, k and h before ending. And examples: строгий, which means strict, высокий, tall, тихий, silent or quiet. So first group of special adjectives, adjectives with g, k and h before ending. We separated these adjectives into a separate group because they follow spelling rule number 1 in Russian language. Honestly, in Russian language there are hundreds of spelling rules, but this rule is the easiest. After letters g, k, h, we cannot put the letter u in Russian. We must change u to i. That's why endings here, строгий, высокий, тихий, supposed to be u. And even many years ago it was строгий, высокий, тихий. But now we consider that after these letters we cannot put the letter u. That's why we have to change it to i. Строгий, высокий, тихий. So you consider these adjectives will be a little bit similar to our soft adjectives. And now let's study all forms of these special adjectives. A masculine form will have unstressed ending e and stressed ending oi. Oi was similar with our hard adjective, so nothing new. Высокий папа, tall father. Тихий город, silent quiet city. Город, it's a new word for you. Город, city. Дорогой ананас, expensive pineapple. Дорогой, here you can see the stressed endings. That's why this rule about и and e is not applicable here. It doesn't matter. A feminine form will be completely similar with our hard adjectives. It will be ая in stressed and unstressed position. Высокая сестра, tall sister. Тихая музыка, quiet music. Дорогая ваза, expensive vase. Дорогая, you can see it's stressed. Тихая, высокая, unstressed. And neuter form also will be very similar with the hard adjectives. Stressed and unstressed ending will be ое. Высокое небо, high sky, высокая, high, tall sky. Дорогое метро, expensive metro, expensive underground. Doesn't matter stressed or unstressed, we have the same ending, ое. That was first group of our special adjectives. And now we will talk about second group of our special adjectives. It's adjectives with ж, ш, ч, щ before ending. For example, свежий, fresh, большой, big, горячий, hot. If you look at this word, свежий, we can clearly hear that this ending should be ый, свежий. Yeah? This sound is very clear. Горячий, also sound ый should be here. But again, these adjectives will follow Russian spelling rule number 1, that after letters ж, ш, ч, щ, we cannot put the letter ы in Russian and we must change ы to и. So these special adjectives and our first special adjectives follow the same spelling rule, but I separated them into two categories because sometimes they will have different endings. So let's study. This second group of adjectives in masculine form, again they will have unstressed ending e and stressed ending ой. Свежий ананас, fresh pineapple, большой нос. Again, you can see, if the ending is stressed, this spelling rule doesn't affect the writing. Большой нос. Ой will be stressed ending for masculine form. Feminine form, again, it will have normal ending ая. It will be stressed and unstressed. Same. Горячая лампа, hot lamp. Большая щетка, big brush. Unstressed and stressed, similar endings. And finally, neuter form. So neuter form here will be a little bit different from our previous groups because neuter form will have two options. One is stressed options and one is unstressed option. Stressed ending will be ое, большое море. It's again similar with this, большой, большое. When ending is stressed, ending is clearly heard and you don't need to apply any rule, you would say. But in neuter form, in unstressed ending, these adjectives will have letter е. Горячее молоко, hot milk. So молоко, it's a new word for you, it's milk. And I made this slide for you to compare all four groups of Russian adjectives, and you will see that nothing is very difficult here, and all adjectives are not very different. They are just different by one or two letters in any case. hard adjectives and soft adjectives from our previous lesson, and ГКХ adjectives and ЖШЧЩ adjectives from this lesson. So these two groups, we name them special adjectives because they follow the Russian spelling rule number 1. Let's start. If you look at masculine forms of all four groups, ending ы will be only in hard adjectives, unstressed ending. In all other groups it will be ending и. Синий, высокий, свежий. So not many difference. And all stressed endings will be same. Молодой, дорогой, большой. Similar with the feminine form. Here all forms will be same. Hard adjectives красивая, молодая, высокая, дорогая, свежая, большая. Only soft adjective will have different ending яя, синяя, blue. And not very different also will be neuter form for you, because exactly similar hard adjectives and ГКХ adjectives will have similar ending. Ое for unstressed and ое for stressed. Красивое, молодое, beautiful and young. Высокое and дорогое, высокое, tall, дорогое, expensive. Only soft adjectives and this last group will be different. They will have ending ее. Синее, blue, свежее, fresh. And of course, a stressed one, большое, дорогое, молодое. It's very clear hard endings, that's why it won't be even a question for us. It might look a little bit difficult for you right now because you think, oh, in English language is just one form of every adjective and you don't need to think about it. This rule about Russian adjectives will come to you with a practice, and you don't need to remember all these forms. So you just have to remember maybe basic forms, ы, ая and ое, and later you will understand that in some forms you cannot put ы or you cannot put ая, you have to change it to яя. So, but it's not very difficult, honestly. It just looks a bit dangerous and a little bit scary, but you will learn it. And now I will give you a little bit of practice. These are all adjectives that we learned at our last lesson and at this lesson. And let's repeat them. Красивый, beautiful, большой, big, синий, blue, летний, summer, новый, new, молодой, young, свежий, fresh, горячий, hot, строгий, strict, высокий, tall, тихий, silent and quiet. What you will need to do, you will have sentences. These are real sentences that you can hear in normal life, and you just need to change these adjectives accordingly to the noun, that they go in appropriate form. Твоя мама высокий? Is your mother tall? And you have to think about this adjective. Is it correct form or not? Of course it is not correct form because mama is a feminine word. That's why you have to put a feminine ending here. Твоя мама высокая? Is your mother tall? And you can answer да, моя мама высокая. О да, она высокая. She is tall. Ананас свежий? Is pineapple fresh? Think about this adjective. You don't need to change. You must say свежий only because ananas is a masculine noun. Ананас свежий? Да, ананас свежий. Yes, pineapple is fresh. Свежий, we put и here instead of ы because ж follows into the Russian spelling rule number 1. У меня есть новый ваза. I have a new vase. Of course, you understand that you have to change новый to новая. У меня есть новая ваза. Новая – it's a hard adjective, our first group we learned. Черное море. Большой. Черное means black. Море – it's a sea, a black sea. Is a black sea big? You must say Черное море большое, because море it's a neuter nouns and you have to put in neuter endings. Молоко горячий. Is the milk hot? You should say горячее. Молоко горячее, because молоко it's a neuter noun. And here you will see this горячий. Горячее comes into the last category where we have to change neuter ending to е. Горячее. Is the milk hot? Молоко горячее? Да, молоко горячее. Мой папа строгий. My father is strict. You don't need to change. Мой папа строгий. Строгий is the third group. You remember after G we cannot put we have to change to I. Мой папа строгий. My father is strict. Моя жена красивый. My wife is beautiful. You have to change to красивая. Моя жена красивая. У тебя есть синий лампа? Do you have a blue lamp? You know that we have to change синий to синяя, because лампа is a feminine word. У тебя есть синяя лампа, and this is the soft adjectives. The feminine form will have ending я. Do you have a blue lamp? У тебя есть синяя лампа? Да, у меня есть синяя лампа. Теннис – это летний спорт. Tennis is the summer sport. You don't need to change, because sport it's a masculine noun and you have to put a masculine form of this soft adjective. Теннис – это летний спорт. And the last one. Ваша тетя молодой. Your aunt is young. You should say ваша тетя молодая, because тетя is a feminine word. In the next grammar lesson, we will finally talk about 2 cases of Russian nouns. I promised you to have this topic before, but you already got so much information. So we will finally start talking about cases of Russian nouns. And I hope you understood everything and you enjoyed this lesson. And if you have any questions or you want to download the material to print it, you can go to my website NotesForRU.com, and also you can visit my Facebook page NotesForRU Online Russian Lessons. I will see you soon in the next grammar and vocabulary lesson, and bye. До свидания.